We're going to talk now about the anti-fraud campaign for Carnival. We're going to learn a little bit about your money and how you can verify if it's actually real, and talk a little bit about card skimming. With us this morning, Mr. Terence Butcher, Chair of the Security Committee of the Bankers Association of Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning and welcome.
Morning. Thank you very much.
This is an important conversation because far too often we hear people being scammed.
Right.
How do we start this conversation?
All right. Counterfeit currency, it peaks itself between Christmas and Carnival. All right. People try to pass off $100 notes. What is happening is that the fraudsters are bleaching $1 bills. They take a $1 bill and they wash it off. So the texture of the money remains the same. They then take it now and print a $100 bill over it, or a $100 face on both sides. So when you get it and you touch it, it's going to feel genuine to you. But if you examine the bill closely, you'll find the watermark, which is a bird, will be different to the watermark on the print because they can't bleach the watermark. The watermark is going to remain intact. These bills are usually passed off at night time, all right, at gas stations, food depots, all right, even restaurants, all right, unknowing to the person who's taking it. Because unless you're somebody who deals in a lot of cash and touch cash on a regular basis, you may not pick it up. Unless you're somebody who's observant, you may not pick it up.
Yeah, because you have to pay attention to be able to find these little details on the money.
Exactly. And in the heat of things, sometimes you'll even find the fraudster pretending to be in a hurry. So you, as the cashier, will hustle also. And they slip the bill through. And they'll be paying you like $300, $400, $500, and they'll slip in a $100 bill. All right? They'll come and pay for gas, and they'll use it also and pass it off. What will happen is that sometimes if you get it yourself, you may not even realize that you have a counterfeit $100 note on your hands and pass it off also to somebody else. So the cycle keeps going until most likely it reaches the bank, and the bank tells you, sorry Rishi, this note is counterfeit.
But what do you do in a situation like that though?
If you discover that you have a counterfeit note on your hands, carry it to your bankers or carry it to the police.
Would you get back the money?
No.
Oh.
No.
Is that
how could you get it back? It is
well, you as an individual who has some kind of value, you carried out a transaction, you expect to be paid with real money, and then you don't get it.
But how do you know where you got it from?
Exactly.
So therefore, how could you get it back? The bank is not going to give it back to you. The police is not going to give it back to you. So it's a loss. It's a loss on your part.
So then the responsibility then falls on the people to make sure that they check their money and check it carefully.
Check it carefully. The other currency that's passed off mainly at Carnival time, Christmas Carnival time, is US. Now everybody wants US. And they try to pass it off and palm it off onto others. You have it, you keep it now because you want to use it for vacation purposes. You want to use it to save. You go to the bank to deposit the US dollars to your US account, you find it is counterfeit. Or you take it on travel and you go abroad and tender it at a merchant, and you might wind up in a little more hot water than you really expect.
Yeah, and one of the key things to do as well when you have money is that there are little bars on the side of the bill.
Right.
So a single dollar has 2, the $5 bill has 3, the $10 bill has 4,
Good.
and the $50 bill has 5, and the $100 bill has 7.
7, right.
So people just need to look for these things and check it as one way to verify that the money is actually authentic.
And if you want to get more on your currency, go to the central bank's website.
Yeah, and the other thing that happens a lot around Carnival and Christmas time would be card skimming.
Card skimming. Skimming right now is being done at merchants. I mean, if you look at my hand right now, all right, you can't tell that I have a skimmer in my hand. It's easily concealed. So you go to a merchant and you have dinner, you purchase something, and they are hiding this right here in the palm of their hand. All it takes is a matter of minutes, seconds, to skim your card. And that's it. Somebody now will stand close to you, or even the cashier themselves will observe when you enter your PIN on the terminal. So now they skim your card, they have your card information off the mag stripe, and they also have your PIN. What we keep telling people is keep your eyes on your card at all times. That is number one. And the second thing is when you're entering your PIN with your free hand, you have ladies with handbags, gentlemen with wallets in their hand, with your free hand, take it and cover the keypad and enter your PIN, all right? If they skim your card and they don't have your PIN, they have nothing. They need that PIN to create a clone card and therefore do fraudulent transactions on your account.
But when you go to some business places, you know, they would ask if you're paying by cash or card. And if you say card, they'll say, all right, well, they'll take the card and just go bring it back. And that happens.
That happens. Now, you've noticed a lot of places right now, I notice a lot of pharmacies and sometimes some groceries, what they're doing right now, they're letting you insert your card for yourself. They're letting you swipe your card for yourself. All right? Great, because therefore you have your hands on your card at all times, and therefore they can't skim it. This is a way the merchant is protecting himself because they don't want to be accused of skimming taking place at the establishment.
And before they had the chip on the credit cards, you would have to give it to the banker, or not the banker, the cashier, and they would swipe it. But with this chip there now, you can put it in yourself, and most places allow you to do that.
Right. Most places allow you to do it yourself, and very shortly, these are the credit cards. Very shortly, the debit cards are going to be coming with chip. By the third quarter this year, debit cards will be coming with chip.
And that is one way of trying to prevent card skimming?
Yes. Yes. It'll protect you, the customer. It'll protect the banks also. All right. And therefore, it drops the avenues of fraud starts to drop.
But if you realize that you've been skimmed, what do you do?
All right. You report it to your bank immediately. We tell people on a regular basis, check your account. All the banks have online banking. If you make it a habit that every morning you get up, all you do is go on your mobile phone. Everybody has a mobile phone. Yeah. Check it and check your account balances. If you don't have a mobile phone, you can go to any ATM and just do a balance inquiry. All right? Check it from the time you see. And what fraudsters do, fraudsters will try to take the full amount of money that is available to you for the day and take it out. Once you see that your account has dropped drastically, go to your bankers and report it. What they'll do, they'll stop your card immediately, issue you a new card, and start an investigative report. Right.
And then we move on to these text messages that people get all the time, these emails that people get all of the time. How do we deal with that as members of the public?
Do not respond to it. Do not even click on a text message. Do not click on the attachment that comes with the email, because what you can do, you can put malware on your phone, you can put malware on your computers at home, and therefore all your personal financial information could be available. A bank will never ever ask you for your PIN, your account information via text or email.
Yeah. All right, thank you very much, Mr. Terence Butcher, Chair of the Security Committee, Trinidad and Tobago Bankers Association, for coming in and sharing this advice.